Cardinals, plus 380 right now on FanDuel to win this division. Their win total is 8.5, and the over's actually juiced. Kyler Murray, Jonathan Gannon, Dylan. How do we feel about the Arizona Cardinals?
Now, Kyler Murray is a gentleman I have way too much fantasy stock in as well. That could go extremely poorly. Small guy. Last year, 12th in points scored, 15th in points allowed, 6th rated offense, 23rd rated defense. The first 5 players they drafted this year were defensive. That's including Will Johnson, shout out Michigan. I don't like the middle of this defense. Campbell's not bad on the line. Wilson Sr., the linebackers I'm not a huge fan of.
Josh Sweat's in.
Yeah, Josh Sweat's in. That's not a bad addition. Will Johnson, interested to see how he does. What do I think? I think the offensive line is going to be decent. It looks like it's going to be decent. Defense has to step it up. And it's kind of the same thing we said with the Rams. I think the offense is going to be fine. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to take a step up, as much as I hate to say it. I think instead of sophomore slump, it's going to be, what alliteration can I say?
Sophomore surge.
Success? Sophomore surge. That's good. I have the Cardinals finishing last, but it's not because I hate the Cardinals. It's not because I think the Cardinals are going to be awful. It's because I think that the NFC West, and this is my take from earlier, Carter, I think the NFC West is the best division in the NFC. And
in the NFC, not the NFL.
No, in the NFC.
Okay. I think that's...
It's going to be much improved than it was last year.
I would say the North. I would take the North over the West.
Well, you got the Vikings in there. I don't know how they're going to be.
I knew it was coming. Oh, shoot. Adam Thielen.
I'm going to push back here. I think the Cardinals I got them finishing second in this division behind the Niners.
Wow.
I've got them 10-7. I think they have a pretty good shot to make the playoffs. This feels like a do-or-die year for Jonathan Gannon and Kyler Murray. It's almost like, hey, this year or it's not going to happen with this duo. Kyler started every game last year for the first time since 2020, so that was a positive sign. Can he be consistent as a passer? That is the number one thing this Cardinals season comes down to. Last year, he had a passing grade of at least 73 in 6 games. They won 5. 11 games under that number, they lost 8 of them. So it comes down to, can he consistently throw the ball? I think Marvin Harrison Jr., he added all that muscle. There's the pictures of him going around. I think he'll have a more consistent season. He had 7 games last year under 40 yards. If he can just get more consistent, establish that connection with Kyler Murray, I think James Conner's going to have another great year. He had 128 missed tackles, only trailed Derrick Henry. So this offense, I'm banking on them, along with Trey McBride, who's an absolute stud at tight end. I'm banking on them being good this year. And I think the defense, you touched on it, Dylan, I think they're going to surprise a lot of people. I think that defensive line got a lot better this offseason. They had some good acquisitions. They addressed it in the draft. I think this Cardinals defense is going to surprise some people. I've got them 10-7 and making the playoffs.
Wow.
I think they might sneak in the wild card.
I'm going to push back on the Kyler comment. I don't think that it's I don't think they were the 6th rated offense last year, 12th in point score. I understand this. I think it's more so the defense that's going to be under fire. Maybe Gannon, right? Because being the head coach, not so sure if it's going to be Kyler that's going to get the brunt of the pushback if they have a plan.
I don't know. I feel like people are getting a little tired of the Kyler Murray song and dance. If it's not this year, if they don't make a run this year, then
look who we're throwing to here. You got Marvin Harrison. What's Wilson? I forget his first name. Michael Wilson. Michael
Zay
Wilson.
Jones.
Got Dortch. That's who we're doing right now.
Greg Dortch. Trey McBride, 4th most receptions by a tight end in single season history. That's a pretty damn good tight end.
They run 13. I think it's 13 personnel, 3 tight end personnel, more than anybody else in the league. So they like getting it to their tight ends. That's for sure.
So you're saying Tip Ryman first touchdown?
We're going to see a lot of him first touchdown. That's all I got to say. A lot.
It does help. You can say this for the whole division. It does help they're playing the AFC South and the NFC South.
Yep, 100%. That was going to be my thing. This is going to be a running theme with this division, but the schedule is there for the taking. And the other thing I keep going back to, but this does matter because you'll see all the stats once we hit week 4, week 5. Is, if this team starts 0-3, they only make the playoffs 10% of the time, and blah, 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 blah. We saw that, especially with a team like the Bengals last season and whatnot. So starting
Right.
the season is critical. You have to start off hot. And look at the schedule, guys, for the Cardinals. At the Saints, home Panthers, at the Niners, home Seahawks, home Titans, at the Daniel Jones-led Indianapolis Colts. We'll see if he's still the quarterback by then. Ew. I mean, that is easy. That is
I wrote
easy.
down, can you be 5-2 going into your bye week? Can you be 4-3, 5-2 going into the bye?
Their first 6 games, there's no excuses. If they want to be in the playoff race, that's when you got to win at minimum 4. If they are 3-3 at that point, I want this noted. I need a reminder in my calendar. If they're 3-3 after week 6, I need to be out on the Cardinals.
I think that's fair. I think we'll know.
It doesn't get easier than that. It doesn't get easier than those first 6 games.
Where do you
The
have
rest of
them
the
in
way it
division,
gets
Carter?
harder. 'Cause, I mean, look at the way they close the season. At Bucks, Rams, at Texans, Falcons, at Bengals, at Rams. That's a brutal way to close the season. You have to start off hot. We will know very soon with the Cardinals what they're going to be.
Where do you have them in the division?
I got them
man.
last.
Oh,
Wow.
no,
Wow.
guys.
But I
come
got them
on.
at a 7-10
All-knowing.
last. I got them at a 7-10 last because of the schedule play. But I think they're going to start off hot, and then the new Call of Duty comes out in November, and then those last 7 games are
There
just
we
a
go.
gauntlet for Kyler Murray going against good teams.
Well, if Clayton Tune comes in, how much of a drop? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just kidding about that stuff. But also, I do like it was encouraging to see Kyler Murray stay healthy. Also, guys, while we were recording, the Niners just went to plus 160, and the Rams just went down to plus 200. So there's been some action on the Rams in the last 5 minutes.
What do you say? Stafford's able to play week 1 or something? I haven't seen it.
I bet Schefter tweeted out Stafford starting week 1.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
Anyways.
No
Cardinals.
way. I think. Okay, maybe.
So
I got
Connor, you
Cardinals
have
number
Cardinals second. I have them last. Dylan, you have them
Last.
last as well.